tear a phone book in half or some shit like that.
Then tape it around your arms and use it as armor?
No, just beat the fuck out of somebody with it or some shit like that.
You know what I'm talking about? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Now you trying to say I'm going to shoot up a school or something?
Friday after next.
Oh, yeah. Are you trying to send me to jail?
Nowhere without my armor?
You gonna try to send me to jail? Now you want me to go to jail and shit? Nah. That's what you trying to do.
No, I just thought about that because you know when he taped all the phone books around his arms.
I understand that, but I'm telling you, boy, I'm already a big black cocky motherfucker. Boy, let me come down a little bit. It's gonna be
you narcissistic.
I'm gonna really be. That's gonna be what they gonna really call me a narcissist. There, that's what they already called us me anyway. A narcissist.
I don't know where they got that from.
And that's what I was trying to say because I'm like, I'm not controlling. It's like I don't see none of the narcissistic traits that they're talking about.
Not at all.
Because just because, okay, they try to say because my opinion, I'm strong on my opinion, you need to change my opinion. And then you can't get mad at me because I'm strong in my opinion and changes yours. That ain't got nothing to do with me because you're a weak person.
That's not narcissism.
But I guess it is. They said it is, so it is.
They don't know what narcissism is.
Hey, man, they said it. That's what it is. They said it, so that's what we're going to work with.
Bro, so you really spend 2 hours at the gym every day, I guess?
Yeah, because sometimes I be playing and bullshitting
when
I should be going through my thing. So I say, it'll be about, like, to this morning, I went for a nice solid hour because I really didn't lift no weights. I mostly did this shit called HIIT, where it's like high intensity training, where you're trying to keep you're always trying to bounce your heart rate up. So the higher your heart rate be, the more metabolism speeding up. Yeah. So it's more fat you're burning.
Right.
So you try to bump it up, let it come down. Bump it up, come down, because now it's working. Instead of going up and down,
really?
Up and down. Yeah. That shit, that's what most people do. That's why, like, you always see people jogging, stopping, resting, jogging, stopping, resting. Or it's some shit called, too, where you can get on the treadmill, right, and do an incline for like 30 minutes. Stop, walk for like 5 to 10, go back, incline 30 minutes. Or it's some shit that you can do where you can run for 31, like jog for a whole minute. Mm-hmm. Slow down for 30 seconds, jog back again. You steady bouncing your heart rate up and down. So it's making you burn more fat. That
sounds like I don't know. When I hear that, when like speeding up the heart rate and slowing it down, that just sounds
a heart attack.
Like, yeah, like
the heart rate isn't really going like all the way back down. It's still elevated. You're not letting it get all the way back down. A lot of people take too much time in between. Yeah, so you let your body get back relaxed. You got to build it back up. Yes. The whole thing with the high intensity training is to keep it at an elevated space.
Yes. The higher your heart rate is, the more metabolism you burn. The more metabolism you burn, the more fat you burn.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, that's new. I mean, I just thought it was all just just naturally.
You one of them little motherfuckers who eat what the fuck they want, do what the fuck they want, eat a cheeseburger, eat motherfucking pizza, eat pasta, do all that shit. I do that shit, nigga. I be on my 600-pound life. Shit not funny. God was wrong for that. Like he really, that shit be making me mad because like you be like, I be really trying to like eat greens and drink smoothies and do all this stuff, but then you got other little motherfuckers like little red motherfucker right here, eat what the fuck they want to eat, bro. Eat whatever, it don't matter. Don't gain a pound. He probably been the same weight since he been in high school, give or take 30 pounds.
Literally.
Thank you. Exactly. Fuck out of here. And then motherfuckers like me gotta work so goddamn hard just to lose like 4 pounds.
Hey, man, I don't know.
So what, man? The fuck? It just made me piss me off, man. For no reason. Shit just ain't even.
But you got the summer coming up. I mean,
so what?
Next summer. For you. What you mean?
Go say you got the summer.
No, I'm saying right before we started recording, you said you were looking forward to something for next summer probably. You didn't say when.
Oh yeah, because I'm just like me and my homie was talking too, right? He was like, man, you really don't be doing that. You just go to work, go to the gym, do this. And I'm like, bro, it's like 2 things. Why is that? It's one is because y'all know I'm on a mission. I'm got my mind wrapped around something I want to do. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing. I've been working towards that. So, and me working is helping me work towards that because I'm getting all the experience I need. I'm getting everything underneath my belt I need. So, and then plus I like what I do. So it's really not working. I'm just getting, whatever like that. And then plus other things I got going on in my own personal life that I got to get paid for and I got to get done. Yeah. And it's just the way I see my life because I'm 37 now. So by the time I'm 40.
Dang.
I'm a happy 40. Fuck you talking about. And I look good. And I don't look like I'm 40. So I'm cool. So
this is what Kevin Hart did.
I know what you mean. But I'm on the verge of doing something, of trying to get my own company, work for myself, and do all these things. So by the time I am like 45, I'm sitting around here like, man, you want to go on vacation? No, I got to go to work.
Right.
And shit like
you got
that.
to change your circle of friends.
No, I ain't gonna say my circle
change,
of friends. Yeah, because I told him too is I'm to the point now where you, our homie Will back there, if y'all had a company, I'd rather come help you build your company to help these
1,000%.
other corporations come build their company.
1,000%.
I'd rather come work for you and put my blood, sweat, and tears to know it's going to you, it's going towards something.
Right, yeah.
Than to work for a big corporation where I know they don't give two shits about me. At least you care. Huh?
They don't even know who you are.
Thank you. I'm just a number.
So
I'd
rather
work for you. And I was telling my homie that too on the phone last night when I was coming from work. I ain't work for you.
Yeah.
As long as you paying me a decent money, I'm getting decent hours and all that stuff to provide for my family. So I'll bust my ass for your company.
Easily.
Because I know where it come from. I know who you are. I know what you stand for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel the same exact way. I was thinking about that.
So I'm trying to build what I'm trying to build so I can get my homies, my friends. I'm trying to be where my real goal is to be where I got a gazillion nieces and nephews down south in Florida. I want them to be able to, if they want to come work for me, that's cool.
Yeah.
But if they want to go venture off and do their thing, that's cool too. But if you get into trouble and you need a job, you come work for the family, you come work for uncle. Same thing with my son. He can come work for his daddy.
Yeah.
Even though he want to be a firefighter and all that stuff, he want to do his own. That's cool, but you can still come work for the family company. You got that option. And you're going to probably work for me anyway while you're trying to get yourself to where you need to go anyway, because you're going to still help me build that. I got little bad nieces and nephews like, I'm talking and taking over.
No, go ahead.
But Zay, my little bad, is my nephew, brother's son, one of the baddest ones. And all I can see him is doing is working on my engines. I'm gonna send his little oily ass to diesel school so he can work on trucks. He gonna be like a head mechanic. Go get him a shop and build him a shop, and now he the head mechanic for our garage, or whatever, making all that money.
So would you do that even if you know that they have like a bad employment history?
No, we gotta fix that. We gotta work with that. Because it's just because you're working for the family, that don't mean that, I could just do what I want, take what I want, and do what I know. We still have a business to run.
Right.
And for us to operate this business for generation and generation to come, you have to make sure that you don't do this like you would do at any other company. You got to go above and beyond for this.
Yeah.
Because now we got jobs for your kids, your kids.
Right.
I want to keep this in my family long before me to like, Uncle Marcus started this way back in 2020, whatever.
Yeah.
And this shit's still going for 2084.
So how do you feel then about the phrase, don't mix family and business, or family and business don't mix?
It do. It's just that in some cases, it's bad. Like when you got some fucked up cousins who feel entitled and all this stuff. You know you have them. Everybody has those.
Right.
But at the same time, you still have to. I would still give them a shot to see, and I will let you hang yourself. Because I can't sit up here and keep letting you do what you're doing. You're gonna drag my company down, and I can't let you do that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'll give you the chance, multiple chances probably, but at the same time, you will understand because I'm still in touch. Like I can't do this. Like you fucking up my business.
That's what I think about it, right? Because I'm starting working on my business ventures as well, and the first people that I would love to hire are family
and friends.
Right? Family and people that I deem as family that aren't blood related, right? But if they have a bad employment history, and I know for a fact that they have a history of not showing up on time, leaving early, extended lunch breaks, all that stuff, like I even though you're family, I love you. I can't bring you on
until you're ready to commit. Really, I can, because I'm gonna give you one shot, but I need you to go right now before I give you that one last shot. Because if I give you the one last shot and you fuck that shot up, it ain't no coming back from it.
Ain't no coming back.
Yeah, because I can't keep giving you shots. Now everybody else looking at me like, he let him keep doing this, so I can probably do this and keep getting shots. You can't just sitting there as a boss letting this stuff steady ride, because it's still my name at the end of the day that is responsible for all this and everybody else. Because you fucking up and gonna drag our business down when I'm helping other people provide for their families and having a livable wage, and you fucking up, so you're gonna fuck it up for all these people. It's just your one self.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
So what about when if let's say you get your business off the ground or whatever, and you're let's just say 5 years in the game, do you think you will have issues with family favoritism with their family, the people that you hire, versus people that aren't your family but are your employees?
No, everybody got to get treated because it's business. At the end of the day,
yeah,
it's just strictly business, and that's true. It's not personal, it's business, but you still can't take it personal. But at the same time, I'm gonna be fair across the board, no matter what, if you family or not.
Okay.
Because just because you're my cousin, but Will bust his ass, he's always on time, he don't take nothing, he go up and beyond. But you steady stacking off and doing this, I'm not gonna still treat you better than I treat Will. Right. Will my favorite. Fuck you. Until you break yourself up. Now, both of y'all my favorite. You get me?
Right.
But you can't just sit up there and say, because you're my cousin, you're related to me, you do this. No. Because it's about who works the best, who works the hardest, who's getting the most out of the company, who's doing what they're doing. Because I don't just want you to just work for me for the rest of your life. I want you to build you something so you can go off and you can do your own thing.
Right. Oh, okay. So you're trying to put people in position.
Yes, because I can't, I'm the firm believer of I can hand you a few dollars. But if I start showing you and get you a job and doing all this, that's like we had the conversation, and it's going to kind of tie in, about if you win a lottery, is you just like, remember we was talking about that, I don't think we talked about this on camera. If you had $500 million, and you know how everybody going to start coming out of the woodworks, talking about they're your cousin, you know, I used to fuck you in high school, you know, I gave you some pussy back then, and doing all this and that for, right?
Yeah.
Instead of me giving out money, I'm handing out jobs that's going to change the trajectory of your life. So you used to working wherever you work for, you make the most you ever made was 60 bands a year. You come work for me and you making $1 to $1.20 a year, it's changing your whole life.
Yeah.
Now, it's not my fault if you trying to live like you Jeff Bezos or something like that. That's your problem.
Right.
But $120,000 a year is a damn good livable wage to me.
Yeah. For what? Yeah.
Especially if you got mad kids already and you living and working at wherever you working at for like 50, 60,000, and you take care of that off that, and you got an extra 40 now?
Right, yeah.
You can't live off that. You probably can't live in the city of Chicago. You might have to go down south somewhere and get you in another, somewhere else in a livable thing, like in Kentucky or, Louisiana, some shit like that. You might have to go to some of them states to live, but you'll be still living above everybody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this episode of the KNoWKi podcast, your host Spaces has a special guest in the building.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
We had a special guest in the building. Some of his accolades. I've been knowing him for 7 years, and he's been.
Hit the intro, man.
Welcome to another episode of the KNoWKi podcast. It's your man Spaces.
This your boy Maul.
Jerry Day couldn't be here. Soundman Dave.
Soundman Dave couldn't be here either.
Happy Father's Day.
Man, thank you, man. Yeah, same thing I want to say too. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, every last one. If you're taking care of a kid, that's not yours. If you're part of a kid's life, that's not yours. If you're stepping up and just producing for kids, that's not yours. You always there for a kid. Happy Father's Day to you too, man, because you are considered a father too.
Yes, and don't let these ladies out here try to take over Father's Day and call themselves the mother and the father.
You don't have
Happy Father's Day to
like,
y'all.
You don't have a penis.
Not one that's naturally grown, right?
No, even if you got it organically grown, that's not a penis. That's organic.
What?
I mean, what you say? Wait, no.
I'm talking about like fake stuff.
No, that's GMO. My bad. I said organic. You have a GMO penis.
I don't even know what that is.
You know, GMO is like fake food. They put fake stuff.
Yeah. Genetically modified organ or something like that.
She got a GMO penis.
Okay.
All the people that got organic penises, they're fathers. People that got GMO penis, they're not fathers.
Is that real? I mean, cause like let's just say, oh, here we go with this conversation. Let's say if a woman goes into a guy and she gets that part attached.
Yeah, she a GMO
Is
father.
it possible for her to now get somebody pregnant?
No, she still can't because she wasn't born with semen and sperm.
Right, but I mean, guys that go into girls get fallopian tubes and stuff added.
But they can't get pregnant though.
Yeah, they can't get naturally pregnant.
They just putting all that in them just to make them feel like they're a woman, but they're still not a woman.
Oh.
I don't care what nobody says. You can counsel me.
Have the reproductive organs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes you a man and a woman. You got reproductive organs, even if they work properly. Because it is some women out here who have reproductive organs, but they just have medical conditions that they can't have kids, and it's hard for them to have kids. They're still like women.
Yeah.
Because they were born with that.
Yeah.
It's like if you're a man and you were born with a penis, you got 2 balls, 2 nuts, you got semen in them.
Born with the capability.
Yeah, but that but you're still a father, a man, a guy.
But did you know that they started like penis enhancement surgeries?
It's now becoming popular.
Hey, man.
Bro, I like, you know, on the Instagram, it was a dude laying on the table, but it was like a big emoji blocking the better portion of his body out, and it was a lady doing a voiceover on the video, and she was talking about the stuff that she was doing, inserting this and that and all that. I'm like, bro, it is not
Adding filler.
adding Fix-A-Flat. Like, bro, is it really that deep, bro? Is it really that serious? Now you ain't gonna be able to use it,
but that comes into play too. What we were talking about, I think, a couple weeks ago with mental health. That means people who got to change themselves are not really comfortable with themselves. Kind of is like on a deep end of the mental health. Because if you can't get like I am who I am. I'm not light skinned like you. I'm dark. So I'm cool with me being dark, big black dark dude. Like I'm cool with all that stuff. I love me.
Right.
It don't matter what God gave me, what God blessed me. Like we were talking about earlier with the metabolism. You can eat what the hell you want. I can't.
Right.
It's harder for me to lose weight and do all this stuff, but I still love me. Yeah. And that's the thing. What we as a society of people have to get what the fuck am I trying to say? Us as a society of people have to get comfortable with.
Yeah.
Getting comfortable with just being you. It's okay just to be you. We all are different in every type of way. And there's somebody out there for everybody.
Yeah.
If your ass like toe jams between people's feet, it's a woman like that love men that love toe jams between people's feet. I guarantee you'll find a community like that somewhere on the internet.
Yeah.
It's somebody out here for everybody. But you just gotta love you first. It doesn't matter. I love me.
Yeah. I think about that too when it comes to surgically enhanced body parts. Man. It's like that is when I see that to me is people's way of saying God didn't make me good enough.
You questioning God.
You think I don't think it's questioning. Is it questioning?
Yeah, if you say God didn't make you good enough, but what about the people who work out and change their body?
That's what I'm saying.
What's the major difference?
Yeah.
The money.
That's it.
Money. What you mean money?
Like if someone gets a BBL, bro, and this is another reason why I'm against like surgically enhanced body parts.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to this podcast, right?
Yeah.
And it was talking about she went to go get a BBL, I believe. Mm-hmm. And long story short, she ended up not being able to get it for health reasons or whatever. But the surgery that she was going to get was somewhere like 4 or 5 digits, right?
You got it.
4 or 5 digits.
Yeah, I got it.
Right? For you to not be able to sit down for 2 weeks, for you to go through all this pain, possibly die, you know. So then I also then on the flip side, I thought about 4 months in the gym.
Hey man, look here, I've been working out really intense since you gave me your mans, and I've been doing my thing. I'm down the road. So this shit really do like because I have been in the gym all this time, but my eating habits was cool, and I lost a lot of weight. But when the pandemic came, I kind of gained it back because we was all in the house, gym was closed and all that stuff, and I was just eating cheeseburgers like you. When I really can't do that, so I've got back on my intensity stuff of just eating what I'm supposed to be eating. I'm still eating a little bit of the, sprinkle here, and then I get, bit back on my things, so I shouldn't be eating that. But I lost a roll. I'm trying to lose a roll on the other side now, and then it's going to be over with.
Then you going to go to the gym? I mean, go to the beach with your shirt off?
What? All right. Okay. I'm telling you. This little chocolate thing going to be out there, man. I'm telling you. This chocolate motherfucker going to be out there. I already be out here working and all this shit. I know like I've been working, so I go get a haircut Tuesday, though, but... Yeah, man, I'm gonna be out here. But it's just, to me, it's just, you just gotta work for what you want. It might don't come easy and natural like other people, like Michael Jordan. Even though he was gifted, he still had to work hard on his craft to make him even from others. And there's a lot of people in the NBA that are just strictly gifted, but it's people that work harder than them on the craft that become better than them. It's just that what you want to do, it's going to take you some sacrifice. It's going to take some hard work. It's going to take some discipline. And you just got to stick to that stuff, and you're going to be able to obtain whatever you want to do and whatever you want to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. At the very least, you will have tried and put forth honest effort. And at the end of the day, if things don't work out for you, putting forth honest effort, you're like, okay, I tried.
Yes, and I gave it my all. So I'm proud of myself for giving it my all. It just wasn't in the cards for me to have whatever I wanted to have.
then it's, I mean, there's plenty of different opportunities for people to do different things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't want to be, if you wanted to be a singer and for whatever reason the singer thing didn't work out for you, you can be a musician.
But no though. But now you can just identify as a singer. You're a singer. It doesn't matter whatever.
That video you sent.
Yeah.
Wasn't you that sent it in our group chat?
What about what?
When the lady was like, "You can't record in here."
Yeah, she's like, identify as a camera. And then the lady's like, okay. It is. It's this video.
It looked like a library or something like that.
I think it was a gym.
Oh, it was a gym.
I don't know what it was.
So it was let's just say an employee working at this place. A guy walked around the corner, saw the employee, and the guy had a girl behind him recording.
Yeah.
The employee told the girl that she can't record where they are.
Like, oh, she identifies as a camera. And she's like, oh, okay, you cool then. Hey, man, it is what it is. But we're going to get that down pack. We're going to start putting, like, stuff when we talk about like that, start trying to implement them in some of our clips and stuff like that, or what we're talking about and stuff like that. Okay. Like that. We're going to try to start doing that. We're trying. We're doing the best we could with what we got, man. We're doing what we do. So how was your week? First, before we get into it.
I was definitely about to skip over there.
Anything exciting happened? Everything was normal? Everything's cool?
I had it in mind what I wanted to talk about that. I have to think about it.
Okay.
But week was good. Actually, that's not necessarily a learned thing, but my manager's manager told me that she wants me to start getting into management classes. So I can eventually be one myself.
Hey, man, whatever it do to make you get more knowledge about whatever, just get it. Because you can probably use that on your own when you get your own company.
Right, and I also thought, like, why not?
Point exactly. Why not?
Why not, right? So I also, about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, I got a mentor, right? I told you about it, but the people don't know. But I got a mentor, and the mentor really, really helped me focus on what my next steps are for myself, right? Okay. So I told him what my business aspirations were, and he basically gave me that tough love that we all need, and said, well, before you do that, read this book. Don't go through with your business venture this year. Get out of debt first. Write out a plan for what you see your life, where you see your life in the next 10 years. And he gave me details like how many cars you want, how many kids you want, what schools you want them to go to, what college you want them to go to, how much money you want to have saved over the next few years or whatever, you know. So, but ever since he had that conversation with me, I've been strictly focused on getting out of debt. Like, I've been hardcore focused on it.
I don't know if you do go to Marshall's or Ross, anything like that. Sometimes they have these like little journals with like designs or something on them, like a nice little thick journal. Get you one of those and just write in it from time to time. Because that's what I do. Because I got some goals where I got some 10-year goals, some 5-year goals, 3-year goals. Yeah. I even started so much as like I'm trying to get into the 2 to 3 month goals. Like, this is what I want to do in these next 3 months. Right. It gives you something to strive for, and it kind of is making me stop wasting time on other things that really don't matter. Yes. So yes. I would advise you to go. I would advise everybody out there. It's like, just go get you. It's like, it may be like, you might get a nice design one for no more than $10, $11.99. But I got one and I bought my son one too. Just write some things down. When you can't feel like you can't express it to nobody else and you don't want to tell nobody else, just write in a little book and just look at it from time to time and just go over it and make you stop wasting time and make you start taking shit a little bit more seriously. Definitely,
because it brings a different dynamic. It brings a different thought process when you set goals for yourself. Yeah, it do. And then you see, like, let's say you give yourself a 2-month goal, and if you go back to this notebook and it's 4 months later, you still haven't finish that 2-month goal. You go back to it. And now you hold yourself accountable. Yes. That's what I think it is, self-accountability. Yeah. When you actually write stuff down. Yeah. I know I felt when I was doing that, which was not too long ago, when I was definitely getting stuff accomplished. Yeah. And I felt good about myself. Yeah. And don't get discouraged if it don't happen. It might just take you a little bit longer. Yeah. Because
we on the subject of that, because I was thinking of this the other day. I was riding or driving, and I'm like, man, I don't do stuff real quickly, but I always get shit done.
Right.
Like it don't take me, even not for the subject, take me 4 weeks, 5 weeks, a month, whatever, year, 2 years, but I always get what I need to get done, because I guess that's just how I operate. But I always look at that, because sometimes I'll be like, man, it took this person, they did that shit quick.
Yeah.
But then it took me all this time, and you compare yourself to that, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're not them, and they're not you.
Yeah.
So you did your thing in the timely fashion that you were supposed to get it done, but you still got it done, right? So that's all that matters.
Yeah, because I listen to a lot of YouTube content, and sometimes people talk about how long it took for them to get to their point in their YouTube career.
Yeah.
A lot of them say it only took them a year.
Cap. I don't even talk like that. I'm not young, but cap. Big cap. Big blue cap. It's cap, man.
You think so? You think
yes, man, bro. Because you got to look at it like this, too. People say that, now, I'm going to go back. It might have, if you like living with your parents, if you still got that stuff going on.
Unlimited time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you're a working adult, functioning adult, it's going to take you more, because you still have to go to work.
Yeah.
You still have to pay bills. You still have to do everyday life things. So you're taking your free time to go do that thing, so it's going to take you longer. So now, if it's like younger kids that's say it take them a long time because they have their mother paying their bills and they not paying their bills,
Yeah.
of course they got that. But functioning adults who got responsibilities, no, that's cap.
Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying. But I also think, sometimes when I see it, I have to kind of distract myself from the thought process. But sometimes I think like, man, this podcast has been we just made it to YouTube thanks to Will, but we've been in the game of recording for October 25th will make 2 years.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, we're not at this place, this person at this place.
I do not look at it like that, because I look at it like this, bro. We all still work. You work 40 hours a week. I work about 50 to 55 hours a week.
I'm working on more than increasing that too.
Jay every day work about 50 to 50 hours a week. Soundman Dave work the same amount, about 50, 55 hours a week.
Yeah.
We still got lives outside of here. So once we really start getting this together and getting everything like we want to, we get our own things, we get our own this, our own that, and we start putting more and more into it. Because like, say for instance, you do like you want to when you had all the free time you need to have, but we were still working. You'll be putting more into this, and it'll be boosting us up more. We don't work on this like that on a regular basis. So that's why I'm not really tripping on where we at. I know we kind of stagnant, but that's just, it is what it is, because we got lives outside of this.
Yeah, that's
We're
true.
trying to make
That's
this
true.
become another stream of income. We're trying to make us start getting money out this and all that stuff. One of our sources of income. But until then, we just got to do what we got to do right now.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All.
So that's why I love me, because I'm just like logical with shit. Like, I'm not for to say up there like, I fall into the trap of you looking at other people sometimes.
Right.
I always pull myself back no matter
Exactly.
what.
Yeah.
Before
yeah.
I can even go that far, because it's like you just overthinking things.
Like I listen to Anton Daniels, right? And he's a YouTube personality, I guess.
Yeah.
But he said he didn't really, when he first started, he didn't have the goal of becoming popular on YouTube.
Yeah.
He just had the goal of documenting his life.
Yeah.
And here he is, 9 years later. Now he has a everyday YouTube morning live stream.
Yeah. But with that, I want to ask a question on that though. When they say they document their life and they put in all their life, I'm just not that person to let the camera follow me around and look at everything I fucking do all day. And I understand you talking about this content. That means you kind of selling yourself for content. Cause like, what's just for you and your wife and you and your family and all that stuff?
I get what you're saying, and I agree. Because I wouldn't document my life, and at the very least, not put it out on YouTube and on the internet for the world to consume it, right? I think I would follow more along the lines of just doing what we were talking about the other day, just working on the content from here.
Yes.
Right? Because I like my privacy.
Me too.
Right?
I love mine too. That's why I really don't post. We were just talking about that behind the scenes. Like, I'm not a big poster on the internet, and the only reason I started back getting into posting is because we're doing this. So I want to post things for this and try to get acclimated with doing that. But as far as that, like, you don't need to know that. People, I put it like this. The people that's important in your life know who the other people are that's important in your life. Everybody else don't need to know who your girlfriend is. Don't need to know how your son look. Don't need to know where you stay at. Don't need to know what type of car and shit you drive. If you see me out in the street and you see me, okay, oh well. Fine, I can't do nothing about that.
Right.
But far as me steady posting this to show you how in love we are, show you that we just like a Kim K or we like a Beyonce and Jay and all this. No, I don't give a fuck if you think that.
Yeah.
Evidently, we still happy. She's still with me.
Yeah, right.
I ain't come up here and tell you I'm single or nothing like that.
Right.
So evidently I'm cool. I'm good in these streets.
Yeah. What Anton was doing, a lot of it that I've seen was he started a lot of businesses, right? Yeah. So he from what I've seen, that's what he was documenting.
Okay. I can get that.
All right, man. So I have a few things I want to talk to you specifically about.
Okay. Just tell them how this episode gonna run.
Actually, before that, what I just remembered what it is that I wanted to remember to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know how last week I was talking about my check engine light, right?
Yeah.
So I started doing research, right? And I called my dealer up. I'm like, how much did it cost for this or whatever? I called them up, and they said, I'm thinking like it'll be like $200-$300, right? And like, okay, I got that, bro. I called them and they say for parts and labor, $572.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So here's the thing. I started doing research. I just looked up the name of the part that I need changed or fixed or whatever. Bro, the part is anywhere from $20 to $60.
Yeah, for sure.
You added another $500.
For sure.
I started doing research and fixing it myself, trying to fix it myself.
For sure.
It's easy, ain't it?
Yeah,
yes, bro.
Yes. It's easy. You just taking one thing out of one thing out of another, and then you take the other things and you plug both of them back into that thing and you put it back in the harness and put it back in your car. You cool.
And it was I said O2 sensor last week, but it's the mass airflow sensor, right? And it's essentially, bro, all it is lift up the hood, take 2 screws out, well, I guess a third, and a plug, take the sensor out, put the new sensor in, and screw the stuff back up.
Yeah, I got screwdriver and stuff out there. You want to do
bro,
that?
I didn't order the part yet.
Okay, I was just checking. You want to get oily?
O'Reilly's right up the street.
Yeah, you want to get oily? We can get oily, B.
I do so much my own stuff, bro.
But see, this is the thing though. The check engine light went away.
It's not on no more?
It's not on no more. And the issue that I was having, it's acting like the car is acting like it's trying to fix itself.
You know,
it reset.
It's resetting it. But it'll probably come back on. But you know what you could probably fix it with too? I would try to. Go get some of that like gas treatment stuff and pour it in your engine. It'll clean like the sensors and stuff off, like burns the stuff off in the thing. Pour some of that in your gas tank when you fill up again.
Right, because I actually saw those and I was like, do those things actually work?
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
It help
you clean.
Yeah, it helps you clean up your fuel injection. It helps you stop wasting gas. Because I need to put something in my car, even though my car is fairly new. I still want to pour a bottle of that up in there when I fill up again. But it helps you burn off like all the debris, the gunk, and all that stuff. It like helps it burns it off and send it through your exhaust and sends it through the system. It burns the stuff off. So just throw a bottle of that in there before you go get that fixed.
Oh, okay.
Next time you get a fold up. I think it's like Lucas Tune Up in the Bottle. Is it called that?
Yep.
Lucas Tune Up in the Bottle.
Lucas Tune Up in. That
was. You got a full tank right now?
No, I'm at half.
I think you still should be cool if you want to.
Either you got to do it when you empty, fill it up, or when you just topped off.
Okay.
You have to let it run through a whole cycle to 3/4.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, just go get buy it and have it in the car. So when you go pump your gas, just throw it in there before you pump your gas, and you cool.
It's Lucas. What is it?
Lucas Tune Up in the Bottle. Tune Up in the Bottle.
Lucas Tune Up in the
Bottle. Little bottle, green top.
Yeah. Sometimes they have them on.
Like cooking oil.
Yeah. Sometimes they have them on sale or something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Let me make note of that right now. Mm-hmm. But so my question I wanted to ask you, sir.
Yeah.
So today is, I guess you can call it a dual celebration day.
Dual celebration day? I thought it was a 4. Like it's like 4 things today.
What?
It's Gay Black Fathers Caribbean Day. Cause you know
that's the thing.
Yeah, cause it's Caribbean. It's Caribbean month, the Caribbean Day. It's Pride Month. It's Juneteenth and it's Father's Day. So it's Gay Black Fathers Caribbean Day.
Is that a real thing?
I got that on Charlamagne.
I was like,
we were back there looking like, what the fuck did he get all this shit from? What the fuck did he even know? It's all these fucking days.
No, I talked about the other three. I ain't know nothing about no Caribbean, no nothing.
That's like a Caribbean month too. I think it is too. If I'm not mistaken, it's Caribbean month.
Oh, so I know we talked about it before, in terms of how we feel about Juneteenth, air quotes.
Okay, damn, I'm going. No, I'm cool. I just want to drink that one. I'm cool. I don't want to be getting that piss.
So, how do you feel about Juneteenth since the last time we talked about it?
I really feel like we need to popularize it a little bit more. Like today should have been a day that all four of us, not today or tomorrow, whatever, because I don't think Juneteenth will always fall on Father's Day. It just fell on the weekend this year.
Right.
But this the day that we should be treating it like it's an Independence, 4th of July. We should have two, because we are black and we are American. So we should celebrate that. Much stuff as we put into 4th of July, we should put that same effort into Juneteenth. We should have fireworks. We should have huge barbecues with the family. We should have all the ribs and stuff you want to eat if you should eat pork. We should have the beef short ribs if you want those. All the mac and cheese. We should have the whole you dig like we do on the 4th of July. We need to have that same energy for Juneteenth. And we should start. I think it's getting there. It's starting to. But we need to make sure we off work. Yeah. Make sure we're not working. We treat that like it's the 4th of July. We don't have to work on the 4th of July. We should have our barbecues. We should have all the family over. We should be out there popping fireworks at the end of the night. We should be doing all that we do on the 4th of July. We should treat that exact same way on Juneteenth.
So do you, this is just a thought the question that came up in my head as you were speaking. Would you say the same thing about Cinco de Mayo?
No, I'm not Hispanic. I'm not Hispanic.
Okay.
Mexican. Be specific.
But I just want to. I'm not Mexican. Okay.
That's right.
That's correct term? I'm not Mexican. Yeah, I'm not Mexican. I'm too black to be Mexican.
I mean, because, like, the Mexicans got their own Independence Day, which is Cinco de Mayo. The Puerto Ricans got their own.
Yeah, they just had their weekend just like last weekend.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody go hard but us.
Yes. We should. I'm not the one to have all that shit on my car. But the people who like all that shit, they should be having the flags on their car. They should be driving around with the flags with the green, black, and red flag on their car and all that. I'm not that one, though. But I will barbecue. I will pop some fireworks. I will have the family over if I had a house or anything like that. But all I'm saying is we need to start treating this, since they trying to make it and we really know what it is now. We need to treat this exactly like those people treat their days. We need to have the big family functions over and all that stuff. Like today, we should be having a barbecue. We should be selling Juneteenth with the big-ass barbecue with the fathers and all that stuff out there. We out there playing dominoes, shooting the shit, drinking, we ain't got no beer. I was going to say Coronas, but that's they shit. We can't drink Heinekens neither. Heineken's not us neither.
I know some black-owned whiskeys.
See what? We black-owned whiskey. We need to be drinking all that shit. Go get some Ciroc from Diddy.
No, it ain't owned by Diddy.
Well, we're going to get some Douce. Puffy.
It's not owned by him neither.
Well, whatever the fuck their name is. Don't matter.
No, they just ambassadors.
Okay, well, we're going to help them sell their ambassador shit. Because they ambassador shit, we're going to help them drink the shit. But you get what I'm saying? We just still need to treat Juneteenth just like the 4th of July. Because we're going to pop fireworks on the 4th of July, right? We're going to have some barbecue on the 4th of July, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm barbecuing too.
Yeah.
On the 4th of July. I should have been barbecuing today, but really didn't feel like all that shit.
I mean,
I know I had to come in, so.
Yeah, put it in perspective on how long we've been celebrating it compared to how long they've been celebrating everything else.
Yeah.
Right? This is fairly new. For it to be a federal holiday to actually have, it's going to be observed on Monday, so our federal employees have Monday off.
Okay.
Places are closed on Monday. I start some shit at my job because they don't recognize Juneteenth as a holiday, and I'm like, all right, bet. I already started sending emails like, y'all done lost y'all mind.
Yeah. You finna give him a settlement check.
You know it.
He's trying, but you give him a settlement check.
No, so like it's still fairly new. It's catching on. I'm loving everybody making shirts and stuff like that. The fact that we're having this conversation, like, all right, next year we go make sure we do it for real. I think it was really unfortunate it fell on today with so many other things. Yeah,
but it's gonna be like that from time to time. It's gonna.
I get it, but like, it's too much too early. The flame is still small, and we just put a bunch of wood on top, and it's like, it ain't gonna grow.
It's kind of smothering it. It ain't caught like it should be.
But that's
what I'm saying. We just, It's gonna catch, but I'm saying we need to treat it like the 4th of July.
I saw a posting of where they had a Juneteenth parade in Atlanta.
Shit, Atlanta, one of the blackest cities, goddamn it, around. Only blackest city I know. I think other people coming up with it, but Atlanta is extremely black, B. Like black.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
Blue black.
Blackity black.
Yeah, like Atlanta is black.
So, what do you think the recognition of Juneteenth is doing for black people?
What you mean by the record? I don't get
In terms of helping anybody get into a better position in life, is it?
Shit, what the 4th of July doing for the betterment of America? It ain't help nobody get in a better way of life, anything like that. It's just a celebration of us. That's what we just doing. We just celebrating us.
Yeah, no, it's not to the advancement, you know what I'm saying? Anything. Yeah. It's an acknowledgement of history.
Yeah, it's just
like everything else. We talk about the 4th, that's when America got its independence. They did all that to separate themselves from, no, this is when the black people got their independence. Yeah. When it was finally, I guess, known everywhere one of the last places.
It finally came a full circle. That's
it took 2 years to get down there and still going through it. But it was the day that, we should celebrate as, I guess, freedom was pressed across the land. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a day for advancement. It's a day of celebration.
Space
and a day of recognition.
He's going to thinking deep.
Because all my white friends now they starting to learn about Juneteenth.
Yeah,
they didn't know this shit.
We didn't barely know about this shit,
bro. It's a federal holiday and still won't be in the history in the school books. Yeah. Look at your kids, bro. They get brand new history books. It still won't be in there. So the only way people are knowing and acknowledging it is
word of mouth.
Yeah. For it to be where it is now is a damn blessing.
It's just for you to goddamn eat barbecue and talk shit. That's what it's for. Okay? So don't think about it too much, all right? That's what it's for. You get your quinoa soup or your quinoa salad, put your motherfucking asparagus on the grill since you don't want to eat no meat and you want to be all healthy. Put your spinach or whatever on the grill. Put your turkey burgers. Put your motherfucking plant-based patties on the grill. Nigga, and just eat. That's what it says. Eat and talk shit. That's what it's for. All right? This motherfucker out there. Whoa, boy, how are we going to acknowledge how smart we are? We ain't trying to be smart. We trying to eat. We're trying to eat barbecue and talk shit, bro.
The paid holiday.
Thank you, man. And we get paid for the shit. Fuck that.
I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to be hypercritical of it, right?
Yeah.
But I also think, what is it really doing? Like,
shit, what the fuck would July do?
What does Cinco de Mayo do?
Thank you, but you get your tacos and all them goddamn carbs.
But that's what I'm saying though, because I think the way I'm seeing it, it's not. So I think the government has made it acceptable for them to throw crumbs at black people for what it is, in comparison to what it is that black people are trying to get done for the black community, right? Okay. So, for instance, I think about that Allstate commercial. I think it's Allstate or one of the insurance commercials where the old man is holding the fishing pole. Yeah, it got to be faster than that or whatever. $40, he's like, I got you. That's what I think. Like, black people are talking about, like, we want some recognition in society. We want y'all to stop oppressing us. We want y'all to stop giving us the same opportunity as y'all kids. Huh? And in response to that, the government's like, I got you $1.
Not really, though, because we got to do that on our own. We can't, bro, we cannot, like, we study always asking them for permission on how to treat us and how to do this and how to do that. We need to teach our own kids our own shit. We don't need them to do anything.
Those people are really celebrating Juneteenth before it was a federal holiday.
Thank you, yeah. Them down south people were celebrating this shit. Because we don't live down south. Like, bro, down south do a lot of shit that up north don't do.
Oh, the original guy was in Texas? I heard it go up.
Yeah.
Like, down south do a lot of shit, like, and they don't take no shit from them white folks like that. Down south? No. They still using maggot. They what with the F?
Yeah.
They still using that.
Yeah.
Well, they'll use the cracker in the heartbeat. They use what? Down south?
Yeah, it's different. Below the Bible Belt is different.
But I'm telling you, what? All that. No, you talking about you identify as what you identify as a boy, man? What? Down south do not play that shit, bro. For real, for real.
Except Atlanta.
Yeah, but I'm saying, look, this is the way it is, and this is the way it's gonna stay. That's how the down south is. They not changing on that shit because you think you gonna get smarter and gonna out. No, they gonna be they country ass self and stay exactly how they are.
Yeah, now we can't be looking for a white savior.
That's all I'm trying to say.
No, and that's really what I'm really getting at, right? We can't look for a white savior, but here we are celebrating what our white savior gave us.
No, it's not. Like, they didn't give it to us. They just recognizing it now. But down south, people been celebrating Juneteenth. We just didn't know nothing about it.
I put the Juneteenth. I put Juneteenth on level playing ground as Black Lives Matter.
Hell no, you tripping? No, you tripping? See, that's why sometimes I don't like just doing it just me and you, because I need backup. Because you be saying some wild shit sometimes.
Because what is it doing?
It's because it's
recognition.
just
Bro, and the slogan "Black Lives Matter" means a lot more than an organization. The movement that happened with Black Lives Matter is some shit that will be in your kids' history book before Juneteenth. And I think even you right now could say Juneteenth had more of a significant impact than Black Lives Matter. No?
Well, I'm not really talking about impact, but I get your point. Yeah.
I'm talking about impact. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about impact. I'm really talking about what.
Yeah, what is it doing? Right?
What is it doing?
That's impact. That's to me, that means impact. What is it doing? What did it change? How things are going to go moving forward?
Okay, yeah, that's more along the lines of what I'm talking about. Yeah,
right.
So I guess that is still
Juneteenth will definitely change. We wouldn't be here right now if slaves didn't get free.
But we don't need it to be thrown in our face like, okay, it's a holiday. Like
it's just a celebration, bro. You're looking.
I think we do though. I think we do need that. That's a positive thing that all black people can look at and come together. There's no argument about it.
Yes.
We know for a fact either we will go be slaves or this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the law changing, they had to go down. It took 2 years for them to go down there and enforce that shit. And they still wanted them to do one more goddamn season. It was like, all right, look, y'all free, but finish this real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, finish your job.
Hey, you off the clock, but I need you to finish this. Like, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So like,
you just to
me that part of history is extremely important. And we, not only just us, but the rest of the country is seeing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I just said we shouldn't be looking for a white savior, but I want everybody to fucking understand what the fuck really happened. Because we don't know. Bro, if you think about any of your history classes, black people start at slavery. That's where it starts. They don't talk about where the fuck else we came from. But everybody else.
The ship ride, they don't talk about
none of that shit.
What part of Africa they was getting most of us from, they don't talk about none of that shit.
It took us to teach us that. You know what I'm saying? And then white people see it and get all uneasy because they feel like it's not the truth. Because it's not in no book. It's not in no history book written by a white person. I mean, it is some now, but it's still not in school. You're not learning it in school. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that they don't, but they skip over that. That shit is a footnote in the beginning of America. They go right from George Washington, slaves, Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. Like for the first president, goddamn. But I think you're thinking about it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you see how all the information you just gave with it?
Yeah.
Here's Juneteenth. That's what I see.
They didn't give us Juneteenth. We made them do that.
Yeah.
Though. We kind of made. They didn't just say, here you go. People were already celebrating this in the first place anyway down south. A lot of people celebrate this regardless. Before we really knew about it or whatever. Because this is why I kind of heard about it too. It's like down south. Like, they were really celebrating this shit. They were celebrating it like people celebrate the 4th of July. They were having barbecues. They were coming around, having stories, just talking shit. Just another time for us to quit bickering and arguing about shit and have fucking fun.
Does that really happen though? Is that really going to happen? You say stop.
Yes, it will. Okay, so you mean to tell me if I had a house, if I owned a house and I invited y'all over for barbecue and all that shit, we're gonna be there fighting and arguing, or we're gonna have some good ass debates. We're not gonna be arguing, but we're gonna be getting our debates off, and we're gonna be telling you how stupid you are about talking about we shouldn't be here celebrating this shit, eating barbecue, because you taking it too deep.
I don't understand your question. What are you asking me?
Because I'm saying
So that probably wouldn't happen at your. It'll probably be civil discourse at your house.
But can't say at everybody's house. We throwing everybody in a pot. It's civilized black people out here besides us. You know that, right?
Bro, you compare it to the 4th a lot, right? This is what we doing, right? It's an independence. You want to compare it to the 4th? You don't think white people go crazy? stab each other in their goddamn house on the 4th.
And argue and stuff too.
That's what I'm saying. But that's not what he was just saying though. He just said like
a majority of people just celebrate, come over and have a good time. You're gonna have a few ignorant motherfuckers that's gonna fuck some shit up all the time, no matter what you do. But majority of the people are gonna have fun, eat barbecue, and I don't know how many times I keep saying this. When is it not a good time to eat fucking barbecue and have drinks?
So we need Juneteenth to do that?
We're gonna do that regardless, but Juneteenth is just another day we can do it.
I think what you're saying is him making it an actual federal holiday is the dollar, right? Is that what you're saying? Because like with or without it, I feel like we was doing it anyway.
That's what I'm saying too. Because when I really started
growing in popularity. Anyway.
Yeah, before the 2 years before they made it like the federal holiday, I was barbecuing. I told my girl, we're gonna start barbecuing on this day every time. Only reason I didn't do it today is because I came here. Yeah. And it was Father's Day.
I really expected you to barbecue.
I do plan on barbecuing every time. I plan on taking my vacation like most white people take their vacation on the 4th of July and go out of town. I'm taking my vacation on Juneteenth. Yes. It starts somewhere.
Okay.
Everything starts with one step.
That's what I'm saying. So once I started doing it, people started seeing that. Other people started doing it. They started doing it. And then people in the household just... Next thing you know, I'm on a block where I bought my house and it's like 18 families and all you smell is barbecue going down the line with drinking beer and Coronas.
I get you. I get what you're saying.
Lord have mercy, bro.
I get what you're saying.
Motherfucker take things literally like
motherfucker. I think it's a distraction. It's basically really what I'm getting.
Distraction of what? From what?
Distraction, like just
from reparations. If you anything other than reparations,
I mean, I think it's distraction from anything that is really more prominent that could actually make an impact in people's lives and change it.
Like what?
Okay, then point us out. You rephrase the question. What do you want it to do? What do you want? What you wanted to see happen? What would be satisfied for spaces to be like, okay, Juneteenth is we should have Juneteenth. What should happen for you to be like, okay, I think that's cool. We need to have that. We should have that.
I'm not necessarily arguing that it doesn't. I guess that might be what it sounded like, but I'm not saying that it doesn't need to be recognized. I guess that's what y'all think I was saying, but I'm not saying it doesn't need to be recognized because it is a monumental point in Black history. Mm-hmm. I'm saying there's more pressing issues than just making it a national holiday.
Of course.
That's what I'm getting at. As opposed to you focusing on, okay, so what do we do then though? Like, okay, so what after that? So you get a day off of work? Like how is it helping your future life? Okay, nullify that too. Like who cares? What is that doing?
Man, look, man, I don't know what he's talking about, but I like a day off with pay. I don't know. I like barbecuing with my family and chilling and talking shit with my family. I don't know what he's talking about. But I love that shit. So make him go to work. Take his pay away. Cause he's sitting up here talking about, I really don't get what you talking about some nonsense, B.
What you mean? How am I talking nonsense?
Cause you study going around in circles because you saying, what do we need it for, this, that, and the third? What do we need a lot of stuff for?
There's more pressing issues than just
but we can still
not getting a day or getting a day off of work.
Okay,
that's not even. Or we'll say it's gonna be recognized now,
but we can still have that and still work on the issues too as well. Why can't we have this, celebrate this, but also fight for those issues that you're talking about too?
We'll be too distracted with eating barbecue and barbecuing.
That's for one fucking day. You acting like this for the whole month.
Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about. What about the rest of the days of the week? What about the rest of the days of our lives?
We're still fighting for stuff. We're going in circles, bro. It's a circular question. We're going in circles. We're going to keep going in circles. Just agree to disagree, okay? Agree to disagree? Okay. Now let's move on, bro. Because I'm going to keep saying the same thing. Eating barbecue and talking to shit with my family. I love doing that. Yeah. We can talk about all that other shit later. We can talk about the other shit later. We can still fight for all that, but we can also still do this for this one day. It's just one day.
Okay. I agree with. I'm not. That's what I'm. And I just want to clarify that I'm not necessarily opposed to it being made a national holiday. I'm not opposed to it being recognized to where people get off of work and all that. I just think it's a distraction from bigger and more important issues.
But that's what a lot of things though. We get distracted by a lot of things. As long as we get back on what we need to be on, it's still people going to be fighting before Juneteenth, after Juneteenth, during Juneteenth. It's still going to be marches. It's still going to be them pressing issues with this. It's still going to be all that stuff. But we just going to have a little celebration in the mix of it. That's all. I'm not looking at it in that too deep. I'm just looking at it like it's a nice day for us to recognize what happened on this day, for us to teach our kids what happened on this day, and for us to come together, celebrate with our family, talk some shit, have some barbecue, because I love barbecue.
Yeah.
Just you know shit. But just for us to have fun, like a little mini party, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So speaking of barbecue, you're from Florida.
Yes.
Right. So tell us a little bit about that, right? Like how long were you living there before you came to Illinois?
Oh, so you want to go dig deep into what happened to Maul, aka Marcus. Okay, so we look at it like this. I moved up to Chicago when I was in 3rd grade, Hurricane Andrew. I don't know if anybody know that, but if you go Google that, it was one of the major hurricanes that hit like Florida City, like the south of Florida. It tore up all our stuff or whatever. My granddaddy's side of the family was up here. We came up here. We moved up here. I stayed up here from 3rd grade till I finished high school. I moved back down to Florida when I graduated high school in 2004. Then I stayed down there for a couple years or whatever like that. And then I moved back up here in 2009, and I've been back up here ever since.
Do you like one better than the other?
No, both of them home. Chicago is home, but Florida is home. No matter what, I can always go back home. It don't matter what happens, no matter what I did, no matter what I did. My roots is in Florida, so that's home. But Chicago is home.
So the better portion of your family is in Florida then?
Yes, no, I got both parts. Grandma's side of the family is in Florida. Granddaddy's side of the family is in Chicago.
So if someone said you got to choose one.
Chicago.
Really?
Yeah. Only reason I say Chicago is because I'm a person that, even though I was born in Florida, I do not like fucking heat. Like, it really irritates me. Like, you laughing, I'm dead serious. Like, I see why a lot of shit happen. I know why my Floridians act crazy. Shit always happen. People always dying. Because the company I work for, the air conditioner went out in what I was doing. And I had to do that all week without no air conditioner. It was hot.
Yeah.
And I was just angry for no reason. Like if somebody would have cut me off or did something crazy, I probably would have got in a truck and been fighting and got fired.
Right.
That's how irritated I get. I don't like the heat. Like,
right.
That's one of my pet peeves. I do not like being fucking hot. Like, I will run the air conditioning. My motherfucking electric bill can be $1,000 and I'll pay that shit as long as I got air conditioning. Like, I'm serious. I do not like being hot. And that's one of the reasons why I can live in Florida, but I just don't like it because it's so fucking hot. And then when other people talking about, oh, it's hot. No, it's not hot like Florida hot. Like, Florida hot is the shit that you don't come outside till the sun go down.
Right.
Because you're going to have to go back in the house and get in the shower again and wait for it, like, because you always constantly sweating. So that's why I would probably pick Chicago over Florida, because it's just so fucking hot.
I really, really thought you would have chosen Florida.
No, Florida's home. Florida is home, but I will say Chicago because of the different seasons. Chicago is one of the only cities that has a fall, a spring, a summer, and a winter. You actually see all the seasons with Florida or whatever like that. But I love the shit out of Florida. Florida's the crib, man. That's home. Yeah. That's my diehard. That's home. Like, if I can't go nowhere in this world, I can go back home to Florida. Homestead, Florida City. That's the crib.
Yeah. That's... Wow, that's. I'm just surprised though.
Are you surprised that I said that?
Yeah, that you said. I would have. Cool. But then I do know that you don't like the heat, so
yeah,
I'm not surprised at that answer. I'm not surprised you chose Chicago either.
Big motherfuckers don't like heat. You got any big dude, they do not like heat. Shit starts sweating when you like, I can sweat right there. Right. Like, bro, it should be hot, man.
So, did you learn to cook at all when you were? Like between Florida and Chicago, did you learn to cook anything, any way at all in particular?
Now that you say that, bro, to be honest with you, before I wanted to be anything else, I kind of wanted to be a chef. Really? I used to cook, like, when we were shorties and shit, I used to cook for everybody and shit like that. Right. Well, people will let you know that. I do know how to cook. Like, I don't like doing it because that's what I got a girlfriend for, a fiance. Like, what am I cooking for? Yeah. And people going to sit up there and say you're sexist. So what? That's what I got. That's what she's there for. Right. That's why I pay bills, so she can cook. Right. But I will cook, and she know I know how to cook, and I know how to cook really, really well. Yeah. Like, I can whip some shit up and do some shit real good. Because my mom always taught me that, like, no matter what you do, always know how to wash your clothes and feed yourself, because a woman do get mad. Ooh. So she always taught me, like, that you always got to know how to take care of yourself, pay your bills, do all this stuff, because a woman will get mad, and she will, like, try to hold that shit against you. Yeah. So, because we all human at the end of the day. Not saying all women are petty like that, but we're human. It's just a human thing. So you gotta know how to do everything for yourself. Even though you have a significant other or anything like that, you still have to know everything that they do. You have to be able to do that too. Like, I can take care of my kids. I can cook for my kids. Don't need my girl to be there with the kids or anything like that for a whole day. Like, some men be lost as hell. Like, I don't see how. Like, nigga, you got kids. Like, what if something happens to your wife, fiance, girlfriend that you have to take care of this shit? Like,
yeah. So, speaking of going back, do you have any roots anywhere else like this? Mississippi?
Yeah, I don't know. I think like Coffeeville, Grenada, shit like that. But I don't know Pacific. But I know I got some roots from my granddaddy in Mississippi, and I'm Haitian. I'm 50% Haitian, so my daddy. So I got roots in Haiti too.
Right. Have you ever tracked that back to see?
No, I haven't.
Like the ancestry and all that?
I haven't. No, I haven't. I eventually, when I get my passport and stuff, I am going to go to Haiti. I'm going to stay on a resort. I'm not going because I want to come back to the United States, and that's one of my things that I'm really scared of, like going over to other countries, like the Brittany Griner situation. I'm scared that some shit gonna happen where I can't come back. That's one of my biggest fears. Like, you go scan your out the thing, and he's like, everything's good. And you're like, hold on a second. You're like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
You said I was good. And then like that's one of my biggest fears of going out of the country.
I've gone to Mexico twice. I went to
big baller.
No. The only time I thought that I might have issues with coming back was during. I went to Cozumel, and this was during this was last year.
Oh, this one like just had started too. I remember that. It was like kind of after the shutdown, like when it kind of opened back up. That's when you went, right?
I think so. I'm not sure. Within these last like 6 to 12 months, I would say. I don't remember exactly when.
Okay.
But so they had us on a resort. And, everybody was doing whatever, chilling. And in order to come back, you have to take a COVID test.
Yes.
And if the COVID test came back positive, then you'd have to wait, whatever, right? And my only question about the whole situation was, okay, let's just say I got to stay here I take the test today, and my test come back positive. What does that mean? How much longer are you going to keep me here?
Yeah.
And is this on
my funds?
And is this on my tab?
Yeah, that's why you got to be like,
It's not.
Oh, it's not on your tab?
No.
Because I'd be like, well, I got to sleep outside because I don't got no money. I got to go home, B. I got bills to pay at the crib. I'm not for pay y'all shit. Yeah, I'll be out here. Give me a cover and shit. I'm cool with that.
Okay, so that was the part that I wanted you to say, the Haitian part.
Oh, really? That you really wanted me to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm part Haitian. My daddy Haitian. My mother's American. My daddy's Haitian. So, and I really don't. A lot of people really don't know that about me, and I'm like for you to know that about me, you got to really know me.
Yeah.
I don't just go around telling everybody that and telling everybody. I don't bring it up in no conversation and I'm like, even when people say something, I'm not one of those people. I don't just bring up shit just so you can know everything about me. Like, I leave that reserved for people who really know me to be expressing things that's like, personal to me or whatever like that.
Yeah,
it makes it special. It makes it make you like you really know me. It makes you come into my space a little bit more.
Yeah, that's how I feel about stuff about me. Yeah. Like I don't just blurt out stuff about myself in conversation. Like in order for you to find out about things about me, then it has to be. That's how the conversation has to go.
Yeah, it has to go that direction. It's got to be organic. I'm not a fake person. I don't just be, guess I'm here. We can bond over this. No, it has to be organic. Like our relationship with everybody on this podcast. Like I always talk about that. Like we didn't start out the closest as friends when we first started working for the company we work for.
Yeah.
Gradually over time, we drawn to each other, had conversations, hung out, doing all this. Now we're getting tighter and tighter as they go along. And people will know, when I'm ready to tell that he's even closer to me because I did something I almost had a crowd with. But I'm not going to leave that for another day or whatever like that whenever we do discuss that. But it's just, and they were surprised as well, but they are closer to me than some of my other homies and I got other brothers and stuff like that, but y'all are really close to me, like our family and shit.
Right, and I love having relationships like that, right?
It's organic. This the best way you can go is organic.
We just gravitated.
Yeah, not GMO, organic.
Not genetically modified.
Not GMO, organic. So this is grown with like real fertilizer and horse manure and all that shit.
Right.
Yeah. It's real fertilizer that grew this shit.
Right. So speaking of growing food, you said you cook. right? Oh, you know how to cook.
I can.
You know how to cook.
I can get that.
Okay, so what are some things you like to cook? Or that some things that you would, some things that you cooked in the past that it came out really good?
I got little specialties that my family like. They like it when I cook my chicken and rice. Like it when I cook like chicken quesadillas, steak quesadillas, some ground beef quesadillas. Yeah. Good. I'm one day for Mother's Day for the whole family. I cooked like chicken and waffles for everybody. One Mother's Day, one brunch. One time I did some fish. I had a little mini fish fry for the morning, fish and grits. Yeah. Stuff like that. I had barbecues. I'm not a barbecue decent. Stuff like that. And I do a lot of like just my mama just taught me well. My mama taught me I can be efficient without a woman. Right? That's just the thing my mama just taught me. Yeah. Like before my mama passed away, my mother taught me all these things I need to know how to do. Yeah. All these things I really know. All these things I really know to know how to do to be a civilized, walking young man and not worry about and focus on a woman to take care of you and doing all this stuff. So that's why I'm cool with being alone. Yeah. Decent. I know how to take care of myself.
Yeah. So one of the things that you're really adamant about is the 2A.
For sure. Right? For sure.
So what are you, by 2A I mean Second Amendment.
Yeah, Second Amendment, yeah.
So what are your thoughts about what's going on with all the changes in gun laws and all that stuff?
No, some of them are kind of necessary. Like I'm not going to sit up here and say we don't need this, we don't need that. I'm not one of those 2A dudes who be like, oh, you're trying to take. No, I'm not that. Some things are necessary for 18-year-olds. Shouldn't be able to get. It shouldn't be easier for you to be an 18-year-old to get a rifle than it is for you to get for the regular handguns. Right. Now, to say this, a lot of people that don't know about 2A and to bear arms and don't know about guns spit out shit that the media and whatever says and it be dead wrong. Right. So it's like you got to do your own research with a lot of stuff. Like, because even though I'm 2A all day, a lot of shit I still don't know neither. Right. Yeah. Like I own firearms and stuff like that. I do this, I got this, and I got that. But I'm not oblivious to the situations that's going on and stuff like that.
So do you think that the guns you possess are at risk for being confiscated by the government? Like,
I don't really want to say on the thing because
okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Because it's like, bro, to be honest with you, we're gonna swallow what is the red pill? Is the red pill the truth pill? Yeah. We're gonna do some red pill right here. Bro, it don't matter what the government try to do or what laws y'all try to do. Do y'all think that y'all gonna get everybody to turn in all their fucking guns? Be honest. Let's be strictly honest. Do you think the country folks down south, black and white, everybody across this great thing we call the United States, that you're gonna get them, even if y'all put all the laws y'all wanna fucking put in and talking about y'all need to turn out, we're gonna banish all guns. You think you're gonna get all the guns? Be honest.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Bro, thank you.
That's
bro,
you can kill all the roaches.
Bro, because the simple fact of it is, even if you do go to war with them, it's way more them than it is the army, the government, and all that stuff.
They in the army and the government.
Thank you, and they not going. They gonna go on the side of the people. So you're not gonna get all the guns. It don't matter what the fuck you say. Right. Now, for you to change some laws and some mental health backgrounds and stuff like that, okay, I get it. You should have been doing that anyway. Because I think now too, with you going to get a gun, and it depends on how old you is, whatever like that, you should give up all your social media apps, and they should take a brief look at all your social media things and see how you've been interacting with other people.
Right, man. Jobs do that.
Thank you.
You can't tell me to fucking...
Because it's a 72-hour hold on your shit anyway, because they go deep in your background. So they should, even if you just go back, let's say 5 years. Just go back 5 years on. When you fill out the application for the gun and you give your fingerprints, your security number, you should give all your apps for your social media so they can go back and they can look at all that stuff too.
And if you lie, you don't get it.
Thank you. That's just point example, because people don't know when you go buy a gun, right? And I'm sitting there, say you selling me the gun, and I'm sitting there and I'm acting any type of nervous. I'm looking any type of fishy. I'm looking at any type of way to put you at unease. Yeah. You can tell me, you know what? I'm not selling you no gun. Get out of my store. Right. And they can rip up the paper and you can go on about your business.
I don't know. That's a slippery slope.
No, but they can't. They can do that.
No, I know they can. And I think they should be better at that. Yeah. But I want to say to push the issue hard on that.
Yeah, because it affects us more. Right. It affects us more. Yeah. Because I done been in places where I was finna buy a gun that day. But the way the dude looked at me and my family, because I came in there with my family, my son and my girl, and the way he looked at me, because I asked him where the guns was, he looked at me with the utmost like some saliva, like he spit on the ground. Like I almost felt like I was back in the 50s the way he looked at me.
Yeah.
And the way his energy came off at me. And I told my girl as we was walking up the stairs, I'm like, I'm finna waste their time. I'm not buying shit here. I'm one of those. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend my money, so I'm not finna ride. I'm not one of the ones for the post you and do all this shit. I'm not fucking with you. I'm not spending my money here.
Yeah,
that's me. I'm not spending my money here with that.
Man, they gonna be racist on Juneteenth, man. I'm just kidding.
Get the fuck out of here.
Racists don't got no days off.
Right.
No, at all.
So, do you have a favorite brand?
A favorite brand of what, firearm?
Yeah, firearms.
No, I don't want to say because I'm not invested in no more, but I do have a favorite brand. Like everybody, because it's a million brands out there.
Right.
And a lot of people will say one particular brand that they think I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say that because my everyday carry that I carry is the same brand of 9mm and 40. But I'm not going to say the brand because they don't pay us. Like, we got to start doing that, bro.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to get them. I'm just trying to get them to tell them that we ready. Because you got to take a lot of brands that you really don't want to take right now when we first started. But if we start getting money, fuck you. You know how I go, ain't that right? When you start getting money, you be like, bro, I don't want to take that shit. I'm cool.
Yesterday's price.
It's not today's price.
Oh man.
But yeah, I do got. What type of different gun? I got like 3 different brand of guns and.
Say it and I'll edit it out.
Now, no matter, because I tell people that it's like when you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you need to put something in them that no matter what happens, because you ain't gonna be there first unless you're marrying a fucking virgin. Ain't nobody virgins out here.
Right.
But you need to find you somebody who you can show at least one new experience.
Right.
Like mine, a lot of people I come across is like guns. And my homie Daniel put me on the guns at first because he took me for the first time. And I surpassed him. I just took off with the shit.
Yeah.
But he was the first person that ever took me to a gun range to shoot a gun. But that, she'll never forget that because you're the first person that ever take her to go shoot a gun.
Yeah.
Even if y'all last forever or don't, it's like that's something that nobody else can never say.
Right. That's a good tip. That's a good tip to
find something that your person has never done before and try to make that happen for them because that's something that they will always remember you by. Because you was the first.
That's game right there.
It is. I was going to say something else nasty, but we're not that type of podcast.
No, we're not.
I was going to tell you that. I was going to say it later.
Yeah.
I ain't going to do it.
So do you think you'll have, okay, let's just say next year, once everything goes on with what you got going on next year, right?
Yeah.
Everything, all that's over. Do you think you'll be getting back into guns or do you think...
You see how tall I am? That's how big my safe going to be.
Yeah. Okay, so
matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and go a first step. That's just the safe if I had an apartment. I'm gonna have a fucking armory in my house.
I've seen, well, not an armory. I've seen like one of the, I guess, industrial safes when we went.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's like.
Yeah. I'm gonna be one of those. I'm gonna be a black.
Like one of the what was it in Money Talks with Chris Tucker?
Yeah.
We went in his friend's gun closet.
Yes, I'm gonna have one of those. I'm gonna have me a little room. Have all my guns hanging up, pistols hanging up, ammunition, everything I need to clean them. It's gonna be a little room with a little desk that I can sit down and clean them, and I can get my thoughts together. But I'm gonna have a nice little room with all my shit in there. That's my goal. So when I get my house or whatever, it's a lot of things I want in my house. So my house gonna cost a lot of. I gotta make a lot of my money, bro. My girl talking about what all she wanted, what I want too, and then my son probably gonna be talking about what he want in the house too. It's gonna be a lot of shit, and I'm gonna probably keep the house for long because it's gonna be like specifically for us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it specifically for us and get everything done. But I'm in my house.
So you're gonna build it from the ground up, the house, or you just gonna?
It's cheaper. If I could, yeah. If I could get an architect, but I really didn't never think about that. But then
it's the best way to go.
Yeah, but I go get some land. Then if I'm gonna do that shit, I go get some land.
100%.
Like some, like I have my house sitting on like 10, 15. This is my personal house, just 10, 15 acres.
That's a lot.
I know. Shit, you lucky I ain't say my 100 that I want.
Oh.
I want 100 for my. Let me stop. Just nobody gonna come get me.
My homie, he got a house on 7.5 acres.
And it's a lot of land.
Holy fuck.
Now my personal house, I want about 20. At least like on average 15 to 20. Cause I want a gun range in my house.
He got one with 7.
See what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. I want all this shit. So if some shit like this happen again with this pandemic, I don't have to go nowhere.
would you have an obstacle, like what is it, an obstacle course? Like what they have when they training people with guns?
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to do that so bad.
It's called obstacle course?
Just the gun course.
Gun
Yeah,
course.
but
okay.
I want to do that, but it costs a lot of money. Them shits be costing like $1,500-$1,600 just to go through the course for a day or something. That shit costs really money. And people who train you to do that shit get paid very well.
That'd like it'll be fun though.
It is. And it teaches you a lot of things too. But bro, you got a lot of living to do. And that's going to be one of those things that I'm going to do.
Yeah.
That's
So you are going to have a gun. You definitely going to have a gun range.
I'm going to have a gun range in my house. Hell yeah.
But then you're going to have a gun course as well? Or you just...
No, it ain't going to probably be a gun course, but I'm going to have access to one, though. I have access. You have some friends. You know, when you start getting money and stuff, you start just getting friends from out of nowhere.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
So I'll be like, you got a friend that grow eggs. What the fuck you... a friend that builds spaceships. For what? What the fuck you building spaceships for?
Man, you said grow eggs, bro. That's GMO.
I meant to say chickens who lay eggs. My bad. That's what I meant to say. A chicken who lay eggs. We just got to chicken that lay eggs. Yeah. So like, I'm on that. But you know, just like I should have just said a friend with a farm that has milk cows and that doing starter his own shit. Like, you know, you just start getting friends out of nowhere just for no fucking apparent reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, who know you'll become friends with Will and Will become our homie and he got a whole fucking studio.
Right. It's not what you know.
That's what I'm saying. For no apparent reason. Now we cooling and chilling and chopping up shit.
Yeah.
But it's just like you just find friends out of nowhere. You be like, oh, you do this? Yeah, come over to us. You can do this. Yeah. And then come to your friends and then you give and take. Like, we give something to you, you give something to us. It's not just no take type of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now, you know, from the company we work with, what if he need to do something with our company? Hey, man, here go my motherfucking account number. You shit that shit up.
Right.
Damn, I should have said that.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
Use for you, like, we all got something that we can help each other out with. You're not useless.
Yeah, absolutely. So, last topic I want to talk about.
Okay.
Today's Father's Day.
Yes, sir.
And you are a father.
Yes, I am.
So, what are your thoughts on fathers in today's society in general, good and bad, whatever comes to mind? Like, what are your thoughts?
To be honest with you, I think this is like one of the most greatest times for fathers, period, because I know they're out here, and I had this conversation with Stogie when we was at your gig. We know it's a lot of deadbeat dads out there, right or wrong.
Right.
But it's not that many as people think it is, though.
Right.
And for us to be black, a lot of black people take care of their kids at a more proportional rate than other races. I've heard. I got to do some more research, but I've heard.
Okay.
And all my homies, everybody that I associate myself with, work-wise, not work-wise, whatever, are tremendous fathers that take care of their kids, that go up and beyond. I always see them posting pictures with their kids at this recital, going to do this with their kid, going to shoot golf and stuff with their kid. Because there's a lot of things I still want to do with my son, but it's just I'm busy and stuff right now. But shooting paintballs, teaching him how to shoot a gun or whatever. He's kind of scared of it or whatever right now, but it's going to get there eventually. But to me, the state of the fathers right now as we speak is some of the greatest times ever, because that's all you see is men being wonderful fathers to kids. And even kids that's not biologically theirs. They like still take them under their wing, they still do things and everything like that for them.
Right.
So for women to be out here talking about it's deadbeat fathers, no, you just got some deadbeat vagina.
Ooh.
Because a woman that father is dead and all that stuff, she must got good vagina. So you must be a bad woman maker. And it's exceptions to all the rules. I'm not talking about all women. So don't get on me talking about, because it is some dudes that fucked over some good women and stuff like that. So it's exceptions to every rule. Because we know a few that are beautiful mothers that just had some fuckboys as boyfriends and baby daddies.
Right.
But overall, I think fathers are at a good, all-time high. Right? We take care of our kids. We do what needs to be done. We stand up for other kids. We don't let shit just go around and do all that stuff in our watch and our presence. So I think it's a wonderful time to be a father.
So do you think that, what do you think when you hear that, let's just say black men in particular don't take care of their kids?
I think it's false. I think it's extremely false because, like I say, I know they're out there. But from what I see and what I'm always around and who I'm always around, because where we work is a lot of black fathers too.
Yes.
And you hear about them always with their kids, talking about they
Always.
gotta get their kids, talking about they love how they being fathers, how they love how they doing this. They always taking their kids on trips, on vacations. They always got their kids. They even, a lot of them are still with the mother of their kids.
Right.
So for people, when I hear people say that, I say, I can't relate to it. And that I see a lot of fathers being tremendous, even to kids that's not theirs. That's not biologically theirs. Because they still can be your kid, it just can't be biologically yours.
Right.
So,
Right.
But it's
As a father, what's an acceptable gift?
For a father?
Fathers, they always get shit on when it comes to gifts.
I'll start that edit right there.
Shit, to me, to be a great father, they gift. If a motherfucker get me, shit, pay the mortgage for a month. Shit, pay a bill. Pay a car note. And I'm saying that the joke, but I'm serious too. At the same time.
Laughing but serious.
Yeah, laughing but serious. But to me, because I can't speak for all men, but to me, it's just putting some thought into it. Like, I like guns. I like watches. I like hats.
Right.
I don't give a fuck how much of that I have. That should be your go-to if you can't think of nothing else.
Right.
Find out what your dad or a dad really likes and just get them that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't matter what it is. And it's like us as men ain't gonna accept anything anyway because we always are like at the backbone anyway. Like the kids come before us, the wife come before us, when it shouldn't be like that all the time. We should come first sometime. But it's at the same time, it's like we just accept and just want to be acknowledged. That's all. That's just one of my pet peeves. Just acknowledging me because, and then I'm not like I'm not a celebrations person because I can help you.
Yeah.
Right? And it ain't none of real business that I helped you.
Oh, so you don't need to be celebrated.
I don't need to be validated because you know what I did, right?
Right.
I know what I did, right?
Right.
We dogs.
Absolutely.
That's all they need to know.
Absolutely.
I don't need to put all the business that I helped you on Front Street and did all this what I did for you and nothing like that. Now, if you do that, that's on you. That's fine to tell everybody I helped. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't need that validation. And I think that's not a thing that it just should be with me. That should be with the world. Because that's the thing. Everybody want to shit on the next person because you helped them. Mm. And that shouldn't be the case.
So speaking of, I remember one of my questions. Okay. So what do you think about the difference in the advertising and the pushing of Mother's Day versus Father's Day? And I'm also, let me add a little bit more detail to it, right? Because I watched a video, not a video, of 50 Cent, right? He posted like a 42-second video. Okay. And it's absolute truth. He said to me, men aren't appreciated. They're right? Not. He said on Father's Day, one of the things that's advertised a lot is tools.
Facts. Oh, I was just saying this too the other day.
Right.
Something that can fix some shit.
Right. Like here, we may have a sale on this, but here, buy him this so he can go fix something.
Or some paint, so you can paint the house or something.
Right.
Or some plumbing tools so you can fix some plumbing.
Right. Sure. Whereas when it comes to Mother's Day, it's like do something whatever you need to do to better their experience. Right.
Yes. Don't get out of bed.
Yeah. Get some diamond rings, something that make her look nice and make her pleasurable. But to go to your question, he's right. We just not as celebrated as not because we get pushed to the back burner though, right? We get pushed because when you find a man that does all the things that some of us do and pay the bills and make sure they protect and they provide, and you putting yourself to the back burner, you making sure all this is on, and the mother is kind of always there. The mother is the one who carried the child. You got that bond with the skin-to-skin contact when they first come out. Yeah. So it's a bond that will never be broken.
Right.
No matter what. So, and then even though sometimes you get daddy's girls where the girl always, swing to the father the most and the boy always take care of the mother, it's still this, it's like, we get put on the back burner. It's just like our holiday is not as... We're not as celebrated as much as we should be.
Okay. Now, when it comes to one of the things that people say is one of the biggest problems in the black community in particular is absentee fathers. Do you think we weigh that heavily into? No. You don't think so?
Bro, no. Cause you gotta look at it like this: in the motherfucking hood, in the black generation. Right, you have one dude that has pregnated 4 girls on that one block.
Right.
So now you're gonna say that one dude is a bad. Now you're gonna put that bad father on all the black men because y'all gave the pussy to dude, Dirty Dick Rodney, it's not our fault.
Right.
You didn't pick the dude that was getting on the bus, going to work, making sure knowing he gonna be there, making sure he take care of his family before anything else. Sit out there in the hot sun, work and do what he need to do, provide for his family. You did the dude who you thought he had money. You thought he was that cool dude, and you thought he was this, and he thought he was that.
Yeah.
But you didn't go after the hard-working young man. So now all of y'all went after the bling bling, and it's just Rodney that impregnated all the four of y'all. That's not our fault.
Right. Yeah.
That's not our fault. So you gotta look at that. Like that's a major thing in like the community. We need to do a study on how many dudes take a dude and see how many different baby mothers he has and then reverse it and see and go from to see how many baby mothers he had to go and see how many baby fathers did that girl have too as well. We need to do a study like that.
Right.
See if everybody, and all of it's gonna come back intertwined with the same dudes. It's gonna be the same 5 dudes that impregnate 50 fucking women. I'm not lying though, it's the truth.
Right.
It's gonna be 5 dudes that impregnate 50 fucking women.
So who are we to give
the blame to?
I didn't want to say the blame, but
yeah, it's the blame.
Who are we to blame? That the dude that's impregnating them, or the women that's allowing themselves to get
Poor Man Podcast said it right. I see one unresponsible knucklehead ass dude. I see 4 motherfucking thoughts. I see 20 motherfucking 50 thoughts that then let this one ignorant ass dude then did that to them.
Yeah.
And that's vice versa. That's just like if it was a dude go and he got like 6 or 7 girls. Like, see the same thing with a woman. If she got 4 or 5, I see one ignorant ass, stupid ass woman, and I see 4, 5, 6 thought ass dudes. If you see a person already has 2, 3, 4 baby fathers, what the fuck makes you think you finna change that woman and make her a housewife? I understand people change, but you ain't gonna be changed with me.
Right.
You can be changed with somebody else.
Right. And that's, it's kind of watered down at this point, but I like to use Future as that example, right?
Shit, we can go a lot of more other people though. Nick Cannon.
Oh man.
But and don't get me wrong. Man. Look at me at the camera. I want the camera to look at me. From those dudes, they might be great fucking fathers. They might got the bread to provide for all them kids that they need to provide for. But one thing that they don't have, because I barely have it, and I'm in the household with mine that I got, is the time. Because you got your kids in all these different households. They're not going to come up in the same rules and regulations that you want all your other kids to come up.
Unless you get a house and put them all in.
But they're not doing that though.
Right, and that's what I'm getting at, yeah.
Yeah, because if you got the bread, and if I had the money and I'm one of them, and I got the money, and I want to impregnate all these women going to have to be under the same household. Everybody in my house is staying in the same, that I impregnate or there's my kid, you're in the same, come on.
You're going to be like Drake in this new video.
Come on. We're going to have to deal with this shit. Like, you're going to get mad and angry. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, shout, scream. Come on. I don't got to pay no child support. You got everything in here you need.
Right.
You can go work. I'll pay all the bills there. All of us is in here and we finna figure this shit out. Right. Y'all the ones who let me do this.
Yeah, did you see Drake's falling back video?
Nah.
Long story short, he married like 22 women or something like that.
I heard that part.
See, and to the point that you were just making, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel about the Nick Cannon situation. Yeah. And I think I said that before. Well, the only issue I have with what he's doing, what Future's doing, and what any man that has a bunch of child's mothers, baby mamas, you're not marrying them.
And to me, you really only got to marry them as long as y'all in the same household, y'all on the same page raising these kids.
Right.
Because, okay, say they baby fathers, they pay child support, they do all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
You impregnate the girl. Do you think the girl gonna just sit around here and be single? So now another man come in the household that you're paying for, right?
Right.
And they start telling your kid, like, nah, I don't want you to do that like that. I want you to do this like this. I don't care what your daddy said. This is my household. You got to do it like this. I don't like that. I don't like you reading every night. I want you to play video games. I don't like you doing this. I like you doing that.
Yeah.
And how could you get mad because that's the household he's running?
Yeah, man. But see, this is the thing what I think about that too, right? I also think that the ultimate thing a woman can give to a man is his legacy in the form of a child.
Okay.
The ultimate thing a man can give to a woman is marriage.
Yep. Last name.
and the security thereof.
Yeah, change your last name.
He's not. It's just a one-sided deal through my philosophy of it, right?
Oh, but no, both parties. If you go like the way you just said it, both parties getting what they want. You getting my last name and a security blanket of me taking care of everything. I'm getting the child that I want. You getting the legacy that you want.
Right. If we're married.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's not what's happening with a lot of these dudes that's having all these extra kids, right? Creating baby mamas and not wives.
Yeah, and then you creating better partners and stuff. It's just a cycle. Like you can keep saying all you want to that, they got the money, they can take care of the kids, they're doing this, they're paying child support, but you need a kid with the guidance. You need to be in the household. He need to see how you moving every day.
Right.
He need to see that you get up and go to work every day. He need to see how you get up and how you structure your day so he can start doing his day like the way as well.
I guess they see it through Nick Cannon's work ethic, right? Because he has widened out. He has.
But it still is not. He don't. But because I don't want to use them like it's bad that we got to use them gentlemen as a thing.
Man,
because
dad, he ain't no father.
Yeah, what I'm saying, they still fight because they still probably take care of their kids, but they're not there.
No, you're a dad. He's not a father.
Okay.
Father's there.
Okay.
Your father is the one who disciplines you. When you get up, you pick up your values after. You know what I'm saying? All those little things you like or might not like. That's what you get from your father.
Okay, so okay, I get you. I understand.
Yeah.
So all them dads,
right?
Motherfuckers who stay in the house with them fathers and stuff. I always used to get that kind of mixed up. Of how people, because I knew it was a difference between the two.
Yeah. When you hear the two, that reminded me of what was it?
Because that's why they call it Father's Day. Because that's the person who's there.
Father's Day, not Dad's Day.
Not Dad's Day. Dad is the motherfucker who just bust a nut, just a semen donor.
Right. To be a dad, you need a child. To be a father, you're raising one.
Yeah, you're raising somebody to be a part of society.
You're building a relationship with them.
Yes, you there.
I say we can end on that, man. That was good.
I guess so.
You got something for me? You want to throw it? On top of
yeah. Just mesh it's just, man, love your family. Fathers, just love your family, bro. Just love your family, take care of your family, do what you need to do. And to make sure your household staying intact. And you sometimes got to be the stable-headed one, shit might go crazy, shit might go dumb, but you got to be the stable one to sit everybody down and tell everybody how everything's going to move. And when you move like you got some sense and you move like, you got moving with a purpose, your whole family going to fall right in line and no questions asked. You're going to be able to tell them to run through a brick wall. They're going to be like, but it's don't hurt. They're going to still run through it, though. But you feel me? But when you're there and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're in the household and they're seeing how you move and everything is functioning well when you move the way you move, they'll fall in line. Everybody fall in suit. Women included, children included, whoever. Are you saying no? Or you scratching?
Oh, I was just, no, you good? You preaching?
No.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah, man, it's a good episode though, man. You got a couple personal questions out of me and all that shit. It's pretty good. And you slid to sit in there too. He slid to sit in there nice and easy. Like, you tell a girl to put the tip in, you just slid that shit right over there. Huh? Hey, you fucked up. That's how you get all them girls.
What? No, don't even put that on my name.
No, we had a fun episode though, man.
Go check out the Will Hill Show. Man, go check him out on Spotify. Man, check him out on.
Last episode,
yeah, Will's gonna have a special guest on there. So I hear. So what I'm saying. So make sure y'all go check it out, man.
Hey, and just remember too, if you go listen to it, if your woman get out of line, go get you an elephant. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Go get you a baby elephant and train it. So when that motherfucker get out of line, you know what to do. You know what to do. Man, that shit's funny as hell, though, man. I love Will Hill Show, man. Listen to that shit on my way doing work, man. That shit is funny as hell, man.
Check him out on Spotify. Check on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. If you want to see our beautiful mugs, check us all out on YouTube as well.
Yes.
This podcast is sponsored by the 1448 Bakery. That's 1448baconco.com. Go place your order at checkout. Type in KNoWKi. Get 15% off of your Magnifico.
We got to make that a commercial.
Cookies.
We should make him a real commercial.
This has been another edition of the KNoWKi podcast. Wear your crown, build your legacy, kings. It's your man Spaces. Soundman
Dave. Jay every day couldn't be here, but we salute to them fellas. They'll be back next month. This your boy Maul. Hey, meeting the journey.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day.